Children, this is our science period. We are starting with a new chapter 5, Acid, Bases and Salt. Children, as you know, we eat different types of food, and the food that we eat tastes also different. Some of the food we eat may be salty, sweet, sour or bitter. So children, why do you think different foods have different taste? So the food contains the chemicals that gives a taste. Sugar, jaggery, your sweets, they all give you the sweet taste. Common salt makes our food salty. Some chemicals in the food makes it taste bitter also, as we have the bitter gourd. So acids in the vinegar unsweetens the lemon juice, and unsweetened orange juice makes them taste sour. So children, all the food that we eat in have some or the other chemicals. So when we eat them, when we consume them, we come to know about their taste. But is it necessary to taste all the food, either the unknown food? No, one should not. So we will be studying about acid, bases and salt in this chapter. Children, when we use in our daily life these substances such as lemon, tamarind, common salt, sugar and vinegar, as we know, they do not have the same taste, but they are edible substances. If you have not tasted any of these substances, and if you want to taste them, we should try not to taste the food that we have tasted before. So here is a table for you, which you will be filling up by using the substances that we use, that we consume in our day-to-day life, with the requirement of the taste, that means whether they are sour, bitter or they have any other taste. Children, if you remember, in one of the chapters we have also studied that it is our taste tongue. It is our tongue which has got the taste buds which help us in recognizing the taste of our food. So we'll start up with lemon juice. So I hope all of you can take a lemon, taste it, and you will come to know that it is sour in taste. So this activity even you can perform it at home also. Orange juice is also sour in taste. Vinegar is sour in taste. The curd that we eat is sour. Tamarind is sour. But when it comes to sugar, it is sweet. Common salt is salty to taste. Amla is sour. Baking soda is bitter to taste. Grapes, when we talk about raw grapes, either your unripe grapes, they are sour to taste. Unripe mangoes, they are also sour to taste. So children, here we found that all these substances that we are using in our day-to-day life have got sour, sweet or bitter taste. So this activity, although you have already tasted so many of these substances, but still you can take them, you can collect them and you can take the taste of these substances and you can maintain a table. So here you found that some of the substances they taste sour, some were tasting bitter, and some even taste sweet. So they all have different taste. Curd, lemon juice, orange juice, vinegar, they tasted sour. These taste substances which taste sour because they contain acids, and the chemical nature of substances is said to be acidic. You know, children, from where this word acid came from. I hope you don't know. It's a Latin word, acere, which means sour. So the acid in these substances are natural acids. Why we say these are natural acids? Because these are already present within these substances. We are not putting them artificially from anywhere. Now, the next category of substances comes up. Among them we have the baking soda. Now, what is the taste of baking soda? Is it sour to taste? If not, then what is the taste? Since it is not tasted sour, it means it has no acid in it. I hope children you all have used baking soda in your kitchen, so you all are aware of that what it is. Even we talked of baking soda in one of our previous chapter. Children, the taste of baking soda is bitter, and if you rub it after the solution in between your fingers, you will feel it is soapy to touch. Generally, substances like these, which are bitter in taste, when they are felt within the finger, they give a soapy touch, and so they are known as bases. The nature of these substances is said to be basic. So I hope children, you have understood the acids and the base. Either you have got an idea now what are acids and what are base. So acids, mostly our citrus fruits, the battery, vinegar, milk, soda, and apple, and many of the other fruits are categorized under the acids, whereas common household bases includes your baking soda, alumina, soap, and acid. We will talk about all these in detail, and we will see how these acids they differ from base. So at the moment you know how to identify an acid from a base on the basis of its taste. Further in the chapter we will be talking of many more other ways to identify the substance as an acid or a base. But here I will just tell you before going into it in detail within the chapter. Acids, they have the characteristic of turning litmus paper. That means here I will just tell you we have two types of litmus paper, red and blue, as you know. So here acids they turn blue litmus paper to red, whereas the bases they turn red litmus to blue. So vice versa, they go for. Acid is a substance which contains hydrogen ions, whereas the bases are the substances which contain hydroxyl ions, that is your OH minus. So here we will be talking of all this in the chapter when we proceed slowly. So children, for you all, since it was just an introduction of the chapter, a small home assignment, and that is, what is the taste of acid? What is the taste of a base? What do you feel when you touch a detergent? And the last question, write any 5 substances which contain acids and bases from your day to day life. Children, I hope you have got a idea what are acids, what are bases. In detail, as I said, we will be proceeding within the chapter. So, we are binding up here. Bye bye. Thank you.